On 21st July, BBK Electronics' sub-brand OnePlus announced a new mid-range smartphone, the OnePlus Nord, which on paper shows some awesome value. But I fear that OnePlus Nord is invalidated by an upcoming smartphone. Okay, let's talk about the OnePlus Nord for a moment. OnePlus this year launched their flagship OnePlus 8 and 8 Pro. While doing this, they violated the strategy of value flagships. To regain their spot in the mid-range market, they announced the OnePlus Nord. On paper, it is crazy value, but there are some noticeable weaknesses, as shown by tech reviewers like MKBHD, Mr. Who's the Boss, etc. The camera on the Nord is a significant weakness, and according to Jerry Everything, the build quality is also not great. But the price at which it is going to ship is its biggest strength, starting at 25,000 INR and going up to 28,000 INR. Even after this solid entry in the mid-range market, it may be invalidated, and the phone that can do it is the Google Pixel 4a. Google Pixel 4a is a phone rumored from a long time and maybe is going to get announced today, August 3rd. Last year, Google surprised everyone with the Pixel 3a, and in my opinion, it was a great phone. According to me, Google's A series initiative is the definition of what a mid-range phone should be, and the trend is to continue with the Pixel 4a. Unlike the Pixel 3a, which had many imperfections, Pixel 4a is on an entire new level. The design leaks of the 4a shows an amazing design. The front is a punch hole display and the back is somewhat identical to the Pixel 4. Let's talk why Google Pixel 4a might completely destroy the OnePlus Nord. Number 1. Cameras. The camera is one of the biggest weakness of the Nord, and when you see Nord's camera go against Pixel 4a, it is without a doubt destroyed. Pixel's cameras are the best on the smartphone market and there is no way OnePlus can go against it. Number 2. The OS or operating system. This one is a bit of controversy that whether Pixel 4a will ship with Android 10 or Android 11, but that really makes no difference. Oxygen OS as described might be a delight to use, but Google does it better than anyone. As the owner of Android, Google can use the same magic they did with 3a, which might very well invalidate the Nord, but any phone for that matter in this mid-range segment, except for the iPhone SE. Third, brand recognition. Though OnePlus is a very big name in the smartphone market, there are two things that pull it down. One, it's Chinese, and two, it simply lacks the power the Pixel name carries and the grandeur of Google. Google is on par with Apple for this matter, and we cannot neglect that without Google, there's no Android. Number 4, availability. This one is again a question, but it is very sure that the Pixel 4a is going to launch in the United States, while the Nord is not available in the US. The only place where OnePlus can give a tough competition to Google is in India. But the anti-Chinese movement makes it difficult, and considering the recent Reliance-Google alliance, if Pixel 4a launches in India, it may be cheaper than the Nord, considering there is no Pixel 4a XL. If this happens, Pixel 4a will just not invalidate the Nord, but it very well will wipe the entire mid-range market and pave a straight way for the Pixel 5, the expected flagship of Google this year. So these are my opinions of why the Nord is invalid considering the Pixel 4a launch sequence. What do you think? Will Pixel 4a come out victorious or will OnePlus Nord hold its own against Google? That's it for today. Thanks for watching and I hope you enjoyed this video.